So now we're going to create a project which has publish approval, and we're only going to so we're going to use quick projects, and we're going to do an RFP, and we're going to use with publish approval. So it's a quick project, and we're going to make it an RFP. We're making it a test project because it means that I can delete it afterwards, but you always would make a test project no. And then I've done the regions and my department and postcode, and then a commodity which we just picked, the information technology and broadcasting. So I have two RFPs, so one without publish approval and one with. So we're going to pick the one with and create that one. So now that's created, so the timing rules, how long we run. So I'm going to publish this when I hit the summary page, and I'm only going to let it go for 30 minutes. Normally you would have fixed time. The other parameters can be left as default. Team. Now in this case there is a project approver, so I need to select the project approver. So if your department requires a project approver, then you need to add one. Now in the old days it was yourself, but because we have projects without publish approval, we don't need to do that. I'm going to pick a supplier, so invite someone I know. Search, and there's the supplier. Let me say OK. So now I've got my supplier here, and I can continue to add until I've got as many as I wish to have. So then we have the content. So remember, table options menu and minimize, maximize. So do read this. So now we've got cost field, so we're just going to fill out these fields. Project costs, so business unit. So you might delete, so I've decided actually I'm not going to give my telephone or my email address, so I'll just delete those. And I need my requirement specification. So on the heading, I click and then have the action edit, and I'm going to update this file, and I'm going to update my file from the desktop. I browse to find the file, I want the specification, I say open, and then I say OK, and then done. Now I need to update the contract variables, so edit, update from the desktop, browse, find the contract variables, say OK, OK, and then done. So now I've got it. Now cost field, so we've got cost fields. Now I'm only going to use the total cost at the moment, so I'm just going to delete the rest of those cost fields. And now I'm ready to go, so I'm not going to bother about leaving the insurance questions in. So now I need to go to the summary. And here, those of you that may have watched earlier versions, so instead of saying publish here, we've got submit. Now, so remember I made, in this case, myself the project approver, but if you're going to use that, then you'd be using it because your department requires someone other than you to approve it, so you'd have their name in there. But for illustrations, we'll do that. So I'll submit it for publication, and it's been submitted, and I can return to the dashboard. So I'm going to return to the dashboard. And now I'll look at my tasks. Which there are many, but I actually filter on approver reviewer, and there's only actually there's two there. Quick vote with approval, so I'll do them both. So if you click on it, it'll drop down with some options. So I'm going to approve, and then I can put some comments in, but I'm just going to say okay. And then I'll go to approve the second one, seeing as it's here. Or is it already approved? No, they're both approved, that's right. So now I can go back to my home screen. And then recent documents. Now I can see this is active. So that will finish that one.